Very interesting and relevant tables to our time. The terror becomes stronger and stronger. It is part in Hebrew and English, but I try to explain to you what you see. So let us see now, step by step, what we have in these tables. So the first thing, I'm going to speak about this table, which is about the Chamas. And this is a terrorist of yesterday who murdered Ronen Hanania. You see these terrorists from Chamas, and then you know quite well what Hamas says. This is a Hamas who say clearly in Hebrew, you can see, they say לעולם לא נפסיק לפעול, never will stop fighting in Israel. Yeah, this is one of the top people in Hamas who said, no, they are doing it every day almost. They are Hamas, killing, wounding, and what we can do. Now, this is really in Hebrew, but the Steinitz was the Minister of Energy, said long time ago, one of the cabinet committee said that even 30 years more, you will have to fight with the terror from Gaza. It's in Hebrew, but he's not Gaza, he's also, unfortunately, in Jerusalem, Judah, and Samaria. And here what we have, the news that the terrors, the waves of terrors, Israel are carrying on more and more, and Israel cannot stop them. And we see, they speak a lot, we are going to stop, but many years they say the same and they cannot, because as I mentioned, Rabbi Eliezer ben Urkenus, Rabbi Eliezer says in Pirkei chapter Rabbi Eliezer, that the purpose of the terror of the killing Israel to bring people to repent. This amazing table we did with Dr. Rottenberg, who became a doctor too, when he saw the phenomena from Professor Rips. But this is what you have here, I tell you in Hebrew. It's written, a Hamas, the Hamas, every 6 letters, Yibacharu, every 3 letters will be elected in the month Tevet, which is January, to Rashab, to the authority of the Palestinians. Unbelievable. And he will carry on Yechabel, unbelievable table. And in fact, statistic very high, but Professor Dr. Rottenberg looked mainly on the meetings. And he says the best meetings of Hamas in January will be elected in January, will terrorize in Tel Aviv, and Yibachar will be elected to the authority of the Palestinians. Unbelievable. So this is what I did a while ago, even before the elections. I could see it. I bought it in different places. The Brut, other things showed it. And this is true, yeah. Every 20 letters, yeah. Every in the line. So all those coming together and all are relevant. Best meetings, which is the condition for real Bible code. So you can see it. Then, what we have more here, this is the tables we said, and this is really what we found now, in the same place. In the same place we found it, and we see just now how it is relevant to our time. Yeah, we did it was at that time, right? Clearly showing that this Hamas will be elected and will carry on murder and killing terror. But I did just now a table about this year, and amazingly it comes exactly with the date, as you will see just now, this year, and exactly the same place. You see the Hamas will be elected and to the authority of this, exactly the same thing here. Yeah, this is Dr. Rottenberg did, but this is what I did. You can see here, mainly you have here the year, Tafshin Pei Gimal. This is this year, that you are now 5783. And then looking more into the table, you have exactly what you saw, that a Hamas in blue. You have the Hamas, and next to it, Ibacher will be elected to the Palestinians authority. Reshef is called Reshef, unbelievable. So everything comes here. Ashraf and Patach also come. Then, looking more into it, you have your Chabel, there will be terror. Now, amazing is that the locations it came is written that Mechutz Shakel Cherev, that swords will be outside, and inside the house, fear and unbelievable, exactly what is happening today. This terror, right? People are afraid to go outside. And then is in Ikniyama will make them cross with no people, no nation, which is the Chamas, definitely. And why Israel, dot tapuchotemai, we see here, the, unfortunately, that Israel sinning, not believing God, this is what is written there, and this all comes here, all this terror. This is also interesting, as we see just now, a situation which a table we did a while ago about the Hamas, about the Fatah, about the terror all together, everything that you saw in the table, yeah. And then what we saw, more here, you can see is beside that fear that they bring out, we have Ki adin amo, God will judge the people, the Israelis, the Jews, yeah, when they see their loose hands, yeah, that they are loose hands, they cannot solve their problems. No ruler, no, unbelievable. This is one of the signs before the Messiah, your Messiah, because our rabbis tell us that before the Messiah, Israel will be in such a situation that only God can help them. Yeah, exactly the situation that we are coming to. So it's written, Ki adin Hashem amo, when God will judge the people and He will have comfort on them, consolation when He sees they cannot do anything. Yesterday came the Hamas terrorists, killed and wounded people. Unfortunately, it's frightening. But you must know this table, which also is my table, but Dr. Rothenberg did it, which is in his table. You have your Abu Mazen here, and then you have exactly, remember what Amalekite did to you. You see right in red, the Amalekite and Abu Mazen. This is, by the way, his best meeting in the Torah. Then, unfortunately, it is frightening, better to say, that you have exactly what they wanted to do, להעביד אתכם, they want to exterminate you, and to wipe you out, and to uproot your settlements, to uproot you from the land, exactly what he did in Katif and so on, and this was the intent to do now with Lapid. So amazing, and all this comes in one book, in Deuteronomy, in few chapters, you can see from 22 to 28, unbelievable. Best meeting in the Torah, which is much better than statistics. So altogether, looking on these tables, with Amalek comes, our rabbis tell us, because these Jews desecrate the Shabbat, this is why he came to attack them. He came to attack them when they didn't have faith in God. He said, God is with us or not, Amalekite. When they were loose, lazy in doing mitzvot, also Fedim, Amalek came. So altogether, it's frightening to see that this is exactly what is happening now. Unfolded Jews don't keeping Shabbos properly, don't keeping purity of life properly, and this is Amalek came and loosen mitzvot. So this is a table which exactly shows it. So it's written here, אין פתרון, no solution to the terror. You can see in red terror, in red no pitaron, no solution. And why? Because this terror comes from the Islam. Iran, they are pushing it. They believe that Israel has to be exterminated. Already take from earth. This is exactly what comes here. And this is exactly what you have in Iran. In black, you have right in the center Iran with Chamas and Fatah. All these waves of terror comes more stronger by them. Then you look more into all this, we have all these tables together, right, which you saw. But let us concentrate on the last one, because the last one is very, very important one, because it is also in English. And then you can see again what he said, that you have here in black in the center, no solution, to the terror in red. Then you have Iran in black, right in the Iran. Unbelievable. So the parallel are very significant. Then you have if you can see down, you have the heavenly minister of the Amalekite, which is Asamakel. You see, it goes a little bit further, so go a little bit further. You have Asamakel, and our rabbis tell us that Samakel means blinding God, because these are people, nations, leaders, parties who don't believe in God, yeah? Like the blind God, they don't want that God will interfere, yeah? They want the Torah, they think they can solve all the problems with politics, yeah. And this is exactly the Samael. In Hebrew, Samael and small are the same, because Samach and Sin come from the same place of the mouth, yeah? So therefore, the leftists today in Israel, like Meretz and the others, Yesatil, Lapid, and all things, don't believe in the Torah and the Shabbos. They belong to the leftists, right? And those are leftists, and they are saying thing Amalek, Chamas, and all those who want to wipe out Israel. So everything what you have here so clearly shows, and it's a very highly statistic. Why? Because the best meetings that you have here, and minimal also, you have a Torah, Torah, the only keeping the Torah is the fire, will bring our Messiah on the same line. Best meeting of Torah, Torah is the fire of Messiah. And then also once in the Torah is no solution. Islam is parallel in the Torah with Arabs together. And in the center, this parallel of Iran, terror, and no solution goes together. Best meeting of the Torah, Chamas, and Fatah. It means you have here all the conditions of real Bible code, which is very, very important to know that it is not only statistics which makes the table important, is best meetings, minimal, and location also. We see location is exactly what the Torah want to do. But it's a frightening situation, as we said. If you look in this table properly, people told me that this itself brought them to believe in the Torah, that all the news, everything is there, telling us there is no solution to the terror because of the Islam and Iran and Amalekite. You can see the Amalekite, the letter Mem of Amalek is the letters of the Islam. Unbelievable, yeah. So clear connection with the Amalek and the Islam and Iran. It means somebody who does not believe in the Torah being blueprint of it's difficult. People don't want to, because they have to keep the Torah. The Gentiles have to keep the 7 mitzvot. So difficult. They want easy life, They want easy life. So then you see how many troubles here, Ukraine, Russia, all these fighting wars, and great danger to the world, threat of existence. No doubt. No, what we can do. Difficult for people, for Jews to keep the Shabbos, to keep the mitzvot. So you see what is going on in Israel from day to day. More terror, every day, every day. Not only once or twice. Today we had this case with the terror in Hebron. Then we have just now somebody with a car went into people in the bus station, and he wounded the 5 people. And every day they are doing shooting all the time. No, this is what Rabbi Eliezer said, that before the end of days, the Arabs will do so many troubles to Jews that they will have to pray, to say Tehillim, to go into God. It is amazing that one of the signs before Messiah in text Sanhedrin 98-95 is that Jews will not be able to rely not on the state, not on anybody, only on God. And only Shai Avinu Shebashamayim. Exactly is what is going on. This is exactly what we said in the beginning. The verse says that God will judge his people when he will see that nobody can help them, they cannot rely on nobody, and nobody to lead, to rule, and control the situation.